Beauregard guard states, a small cozy den out in the country, candlelight flickering out of the windows as you see a shadowy figure just pass between one of the gaps in the window.
So do we really want to kill this thing?
Hell
Well,
yeah.
that's what we came here for.
I mean, couldn't we always theoretically bring the Lycan back and we could just ravage Beauregard's home? Zed?
Hmm.
I mean, Eddie Murphy, I already know you don't like. I'm not particularly fond of well either.
Yes, he is an elf. Yet,
That would probably disassociate us from that town, though.
yes.
And maybe
I'm
even more.
And from the sounds of it, he may have suffered enough already. What would be our gain from this?
well, he is of nobility. He has to have some sort of treasure on him or some sorts of treasure, or at least possess.
But how do we sneak a lichen into a town without
Well, I
anybody
mean,
else noticing?
he can be human too. He can has a humanoid form.
Hmm.
What he looks like human, so it's just an idea.
I mean, at the same time, I feel like we could just do the same thing without the Lycan. We could just kill the guy by ourselves. I don't think we need a Lycan to kill him. But
Well, thought it would just be funny considering this is the thing that he had us come kill, and we actually brought it back to him instead.
Hmm. I'm on a.
I
I
think
mean,
we should stick to our word and at least clear the
yeah,
den somehow.
Yes, I've been adventuring to conquer foes, not deceive people that haven't necessarily wronged me yet.
you guys are no fun. Can we at least talk to him first?
Yeah, I
Maybe
mean,
he's
we could
that bad.
might be able to just ask him to leave. Who knows?
Hmm.
I mean, that is possible.
Then you are the one who will try. I agree.
Well, um, guess we approach then.
All right, so you all approach the door. As you see a eye just looking out after you, but you can't discern what it's from. And you go up and walk straight up to the front door with no caution for ambush or for anything else.
Hey, we've just come to talk. Please, can we talk?
Then you should know better and leave my home.
So are you not open to conversation?
If it's the same conversation that flimsy little man had with me, in no way am I interested.
Who is this man you speak of?
Probably the same man that sent you.
Ah, that noble man, right? Oh, I'm not particularly fond of him either.
Sounds about right. Maybe we can share some conversation. And you see the doors fling open in front of your face, and this giant 8 foot tall werewolf standing in front of you. He's clearly in hybrid form, as he's standing on his back 2 feet, still just hulking in appearance, with claws out. Go through. Now, say your piece before I decide whether to let you leave or tear you to shreds.
Well, yes, Beauregard, the nobleman did send us. I myself, what? Or Okay. I myself would prefer to talk to you. He has wanted us to have you leave. My friends here. Um, hmm. How do I want to do this? I don't know how I want to do.
How do you want to do this? Says the werewolf.
All right. All right. All right. Break time.
Save me.
What could you offer him possibly?
I don't think I have anything. I
It just
myself.
is it.
Well, this is your idea. We're talking to a werewolf right now. Let's see. What do werewolves
Make
want?
haste. You waste my time.
Hey, we said break.
Maybe maybe we could find you a new place to
The
live.
NPC, the players don't get a break when they're in active conversation.
No, we,
This
we
is
told
a
it. This is a real life break, like in game break. We told him to chill. We were taking a huddle.
I thought we established this before, but oh shoot, I don't know. Like, what could possibly be done with this?
Maybe we could find you a new place to live.
Hmm.
You know, you guys can roll checks, right?
Yeah.
I guess I could try to persuade him.
Yeah, I mean, ask him that.
All right.
Would you be interested in going anywhere else? Do you want me to roll persuasion for that? Or
Yes, roll persuasion for that.
okay, well, I mean, I can't lose, right?
You absolutely can lose.
16 plus 3 is 19.
All right. Yeah. Yes, I guess that could be done.
Um,
We headed here, anywho, to get a home for ourselves. It appears this nobleman had plenty of homes to give us. Our
boy,
original was long destroyed by the evil actions of Miviloff and his posse of demons.
you have a family. I just questioned him because he says we. So,
Roll for insight.
that's not really insight if it says we. Isn't that just
You're
picking up
pre-
on base?
you're pressing him on information.
That's wisdom, right?
Yep.
That's not gonna go well. That's a 3.
None of your damn business. Your business is to go ahead and make me an offer to get out of here and go get your money. You so choose to not have anything I want, maybe I'll just hack you and get a few dinners out of it.
Well, I myself am not merely interested in the gold. I'm more interested in your story. I don't know.
Your conversation and talk is beginning to bore me. Why would I even want to talk to you anymore?
Well,
All right, guys.
We could give him the bandit camp. Be like, yo, take that instead.
I don't know if
There,
would you be interested in a bandit camp?
there, there's a camp a few days walk or a day walk away. Maybe that could be a nice place to live.
Not possible for me. Me looking for a home, a nice little house in the country. Maybe you could provide another one. This one is not suitable for mine.
Do you have ideas? Do you have a home that you're interested in other than this?
You are the persuader. I found my home. It's not up for me to decide an alternative.
This wolf.
Let's just kill
Let's just kill
him. All right. Well,
him. He's a stubborn fuck.
Okay.
I draw out both my axes. So I didn't do that
Oh my God.
before.
All right, go ahead. Y'all are lazy, but go ahead.
I mean, we don't have anything to give him. There isn't a home.
This
I mean, the
was-
only home that we theoretically could try to offer him is the nobleman's home, but even
We
then,
could go look for a home.
Could you go find someone and kill them for their house?
I don't know if that's
Poor
That is
innocent
absolutely
family.
true. You could do that.
This innocent
You
family
could-
just
You
butcher
could
we
them.
don't even.
you could also
What
find
the
out
hell?
more about his story through looking through the room or checking to
We're not in
see
the
how much
room.
he's telling.
He's blocking the door.
You can you can see past him. He's not taking up the
He's
entire
8 boy.
doorway.
Are you telling me he's a slinky?
He is fit and fairly trim. He's not massively where his width is taking up the entire door frame.
But listen, all I'm saying is that if anyone's peering in the room, it's not me. I think Eddie Murphy would be better suited for looking for stuff since his perception and wisdom is superior.
My wisdom's only 12.
Yeah.
Well, you get a +1. I don't.
Mm.
Wait, no, you don't.
No,
Do you get a...
Plus 1.
yeah, he
yep.
does.
yeah, it is.
RJ and Shadow both get +1s.
I don't know. That's if you're interested. Either that or we just continue on trying to fight it. Because my wisdom is garbage.
What would I be rolling perception for? That wasn't
To,
big.
like, I guess, look in the room.
To investigate and see if there's anything you could use in your negotiation.
Okay, I'll do that.
Just ignore us rolling our
6
battle.
plus 1. Or yeah, plus 1. So
You attempt to look past this big hulking creature, but you're just so struck by his 8-foot frame, and what you might be doing to attack him. You don't notice anything behind him.
Well, I guess that does leave us a choice then. He definitely does have a...
yeah, he might not be the only one in this place.
He's not. We just don't know what else is there.
Okay, so what should we do? Should we just full on attack him, or should we just leave, wait, scout out the place for a day?
Could we wait till daytime? Would that be better for us?
You could wait till daytime. Very true. It doesn't seem like they get any bonuses at night, but because they don't have like dark vision or anything like that. But you could indeed like make camp and wait.
I like it. Do you know of any houses in the? Is this a forest or is this just like what's the scenery around here like? Is it just
You're in the plains.
plains?
You're in the grasslands.
Do you know any other like solo houses around here that we can maybe try to get you?
No clue, but maybe if you're looking for something to barter, maybe you could go out and find one for me.
Any preference in landscape?
Any house will do. 4 walls and a roof is about all I need.
Could we build him a house?
I need something faster than that. And from the looks of it,
But-
none of you are master carpenters.
Do you dare doubt me? Can I roll a deception
That-
for that?
You can roll intimidation for that.
Why not deception? Because if I'm trying to make him think that I'm a carpenter.
Wait, it's the same skill. It's both basic charisma.
Oh yeah, but I'm not intimidating him.
You're trying to force him into your point of view. I mean, well, I guess yeah. You roll for deception, but it's the same. You get a bonus on deception. You don't get on.
I mean, I get bonus on intimidation and deception. Funny enough, but
What? It
it's
doesn't
just
matter.
it's just a deception, man.
Who's the DM here?
Alrighty, I rolled a 14 plus 5, which is 13.
Well, you do look like you're good with your hands. Maybe in fact,
That's what
maybe
everyone
in fact
said.
you are. Fine. If you can either find me a house or build me a house in 5 days' time, and be back here, I'll leave without anything.
Alrighty, we got ourselves a deal.
Great. Finally, you can leave me to my evening. And he slams the door in your face.
How the hell are we gonna find a random house for this man?
Let's just walk. Let's get out of. Let's just walk. I
Right.
have an idea.
Okay. Let's walk.
So, you go through and start walking. What direction do you head off in?
I guess we would go past the house theoretically, right? Like we want to keep marching forward.
So you keep marching south?
I mean, that's my thoughts, but unless if you guys have
Uh,
other.
Do we have anything like to gather information between the three of us that like somehow? I don't. Like
So what do you mean to gather information?
like I know in one of the campaigns, one of us had an owl and we sent it out and that helped us. But like I mean, like something like that, like a familiar or anything that could like get us like a broader view of this area.
Not to start. You can get a familiar over time. Like you
Yeah.
can absolutely go and like look on and do
But,
for
like-
that. But you don't have it to start with you.
But like Morthos. What's your character's name? Morthos.
Yeah.
Do you have any like spells that can give you information on the surrounding area or anything like that?
No, but I do have a minor illusion to where I could create a fake house.
And
What's the point of that?
I mean,
Trick him and then we beat him up. Get his
You know
hopes up.
that-
He's like, thanks, man, and then we beat him up.
Okay. So let me just go through the mechanics of this. You're in a grassland. There aren't that many hills or valleys in sight that'll be enough to cover a house completely. Your spell only lasts a minute.
I could tell him I found a house. Just look over there. It's
You
right
built
there,
it.
clear for you.
And then what? You're gonna tell him to look over there, and then the second he turns to look at the house, you're gonna run off and away from him in the other direction?
Oh no! Then we walk in his house and lock him out.
But then he'll just be outside.
No, it gives
And
us
you don't
time to
know
find the
you don't
house.
know what else is in that house.
I mean, of course not.
Remember, you failed the perception check.
I have no idea what's in that house, but it could be funny.
That's a dumb idea.
Listen,
Do what you want.
may not be a great idea, but it at least gives us a couple of days to actually look around the area. Not even necessarily looking for another house, but inspecting his house and seeing what goes on there. It gives us more.
How many days
Or-
did it take us to get to the Lycan place?
It
3.
took you 3 days.
Maybe we could go back.
So it's basically everything within a 2-day radius. is
Okay,
what-
so if we go just out anywhere, right?
Mhm.
The likeliness of us finding just a random house for him is basically just dependent if we
Impossible.
do it. Like it's either we do randomly or don't.
It's
We-
kind of. There are houses in the countryside.
Well,
Like
yeah,
there
like,
are farmers out here, and there are. So it's not necessarily impossible.
But we
but
could go back to the other guy, the house guy, and be like, "Hey, do you have any other place that we could move these people?" Although he doesn't like the werewolf, so maybe that wouldn't be work out.
Wait, what if we just tell him that we got rid of him and take the gold?
or we could just fucking kill him. Or we could just
Wait.
kill a dude.
We could.
Kill the werewolf.
Well, do you want to do that now, or do you want to wait a day's time?
Hmm.
I'm just trying to collect thoughts, because if we knock back on that door right now, we're starting a fight.
What's the house made out of?
The house is it's a traditional wood cottage.
So
So
we could light it on fire.
Well,
Yeah, but
It ha-
that would be.
we have to recover property though. The house itself. I
Um,
think.
yeah,
Okay.
you have to recover. You have to recover the house until you can't just take the guy's money and then
We
go
could. He wouldn't
and
know.
see the.
He wouldn't know till
Um,
we went.
What we're supposed to do is bring back the Lycan's head for extra gold.
For
Yeah,
extra
so we-
gold, correct.
So
And
we
act out happened during our fight.
we light the house on fire. He take the lichen back, and then
He probably wouldn't even give us anything. He'd probably just.
he wouldn't know.
True.
And until he goes through and goes to the house,
True.
Yeah,
there will
but
be
it was banded.
like if you do that, there would be after effect consequences.
be long gone.
It could have been bandits. That
You
Do you
ravaged
never?
the
Do you guys
house.
never want to go back to River's Edge?
I don't know what you're talking about.
are.
I have Helgi there and Estella.
And you'll also have charges for arson there.
They don't know we did it.
Who the hell do you think Beauregard would accuse?
It was the
Right,
bandit.
could have been
They took
bandit.
advantage. They took
I
advantage.
mean, there's a bandit camp that's just down a day's way.
True.
You could also attempt to lie to Beauregard and just tell him that bandits burned down the cottage.
Well,
feel like we-
boys, if there's one thing I'm good at, it is deception.
I feel like we have no. Okay, so we either have no reasonable way to find a house besides maybe going back to town and then hoping we can find someone that can like do that. Either that.
We wouldn't come back in a quick enough. We wouldn't be.
I
back
was
there
thinking
quick
we
enough.
would ask for horses or something. For
You could indeed buy a horse or travel.
yeah. So we could probably get it back. But that's making this like a very expensive.
It wouldn't be worth the payout then. Well, Eddie Murphy, do you have any thoughts?
Hmm. I say we kill it and be done with it.
So formal of you. Into what we're supposed to do. Not very fun if you ask me, but I understand.
I want blood.
Oh, we would get blood, don't you worry. Just me.
All right. So what action are you all taking?
All right. What are you guys doing?
Maybe Vish could say we found him a house and then like jump him while he's away. Like, will they like? Can you come with us to go to the house and then we'll jump him on the way,
Dude,
and then we'll come back.
I don't think it's gonna work.
I
Well, I
mean, we
mean-
would have to see the house.
Yeah, we gotta separate. So we
So,
can
like,
wait
if we
like
came
3
back-
days.
Okay.
Wait
I
3
could
days.
create an illusion. And
No,
then
you
he
don't
could
even
see
have
the
to.
house.
We just take him like 30 minutes away
You're-
from the house
you're-
and then beat him up.
No. But the thing is say that I'm split from you guys, right? Like, we devise a plan. You two approach him. And then
Why
I
would
get,
we
like,
split?
just so I can create the illusion to where he can actually see the house.
Why though?
The minor illusion spell, isn't that like an illusion that's 10 foot by 10 foot?
30 feet.
30 feet?
30 feet, but it only lasts a minute.
I think we're getting stuck. We're getting like stuck on the. There needs to be a house. There doesn't need to be a house. We just need to take
Yeah,
him 30 minutes away, and then beat him up, and then come back and see what's left.
Well, we can't do that yet, though.
No, I said wait like a day or 2 or 3, and then come back.
Mm.
And I don't hate that idea. It may be easier to actually fight him alone than it would be whatever's in
Aye.
there. And I mean, Eddie Murphy, it solves your problem. You get blood, and it solves my problem in trying to trick him a little bit.
Does anyone have a shovel?
Should I ask why? Are we digging him a grave?
One of us could like stay away, so the two go back, bring him, say our compatriot is at the house, but really they're digging a pitfall, and he falls in the pit.
Oh my god, you guys are ridiculous. But go ahead. Take your course of action. And it is night at this point. Remember that.
It is night, yeah.
So we should set up camp.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll just go with what they're saying.
I like it.
I just want to fucking kill this thing.
The problem is we don't know what else is there. We don't want to fight it.
Oh,
Because a werewolf on its own is strong.
Bring it, dude. Bring it. I want blood, dude.
We'll get blood just systematically.
I want blood now.
Just be patient, Eddie Murphy. I promise you'll get what you want.
Eddie, the secret vampire dwarf.
Okay. I guess we're gonna sleep then, right? In this camp thing that we're gonna make.
So,
Alright, so
okay.
you go ahead.
So we're gonna camp kind of nearby where we know a werewolf is.
I don't want to do that. But I mean, he doesn't hate us.
Yeah, we'll just say.
We made a deal.
He could easily track us with a scent and it's nighttime, so I'm sure you might be active still. Or
It can track your day and night.
yeah, or
Whether
even
it's
whoever else
specifically
might be
night
with
is
him.
not a concern.
Oh, well,
Mm.
Would-
just throwing that out
hate
there.
if- Would he hate if we asked him if it's okay for us to camp out? Just
We're supposed to be hunting for a house. It's house hunting.
I mean, he only simply wants to live in a home, so
I say we either get attacked by a werewolf at night or we just sleep. Doesn't matter. We'll just fight him.
so set up camp.
Oh my god. Alright. So you guys go ahead and set up camp just at the mouth of the river, literally like a minute's walk from the front door of this lichen. Go ahead and light your fire and begin your long sleep.
Oof.
Don't worry, you will sleep well.
Or die.
No, leprechaun, that won't happen.
So be it.
So you go ahead, you complete your long sleep. You wake up. You still have, of course, your 2 hours of passive activity to do. You wake up. It's still dark outside. You went to bed roughly around, the beginning of dusk, a little bit early. You notice as you wake up, there's a note with a paw print directly next to the fire. Not for you.
What is that
I
next to
look
the fire?
It's a note. It's our lichen friend.
Very kind.
We read the note.
You open the note, and all it says is "Tick Tock." Sincerely, Wolfie.
A wonderful man.
So kind.
Alright, well, I drink my water, eat my rations, and I fill up my water.
Yeah, me too.
I will do the same.
All right, so you've gone ahead and do that. That's 1 hour of passive activity down. What do you decide to do for the second hour?
Chit chat.
Yeah. So, any thoughts on the matter?
We had a night's sleep on it. Do we want to?
I'm only here to see what the outcome is.
Eddie Murphy. I understand.
I'd say it's probably more dangerous just to go at him, but if that's what you guys want, I don't mind. This would take a little longer if we were to try to deceive him.
So, do we notice anything different with like the? Oh no, you said it's relatively dark out, right?
It's still relatively dark. You see the candles are still lit, and you notice a figure in a rocking chair towards one of the windows, just moving back and forth. Um, Maybe something in the figure's hand, but you can't make out what it is.
Very ominous.
Okay, well, I guess we head out. I myself want to something, as said earlier.
So it appears that Morthos, out of his empathy for Beast, still wants to go ahead and reconcile and attempt to find this house. What speak the other two?
So we have we have 5 days or 4 days left.
You have 5 days left. You have to come back on the fifth day. You have to come back and
All right, we could try to
discuss.
go. So we know towards River's Edge is not any house. Or did we see any houses on the way from here?
Mm,
You didn't see any specifically on the way. There aren't that many houses on the river as it costs more money and is prime real estate for the military. Um, However, this is the first house you've encountered so far on your journey.
Would I know where any cities are in comparison to River's Edge or no?
Yes, you'd assume that from your I'm going to take that back. I would say you don't know exactly. You've heard a few inklings that you're approaching dwarven territory, but other than that, you're not 100% sure.
If we want to go out for like 2 days, or yeah, so two days, and see if we find a house by then. If we do, we can come back. If we don't, we can go with the other plan of trying to.
just kill him.
Yeah, but like taking him to it, quote unquote.
So we're literally gonna find this guy a house and give it to him.
I mean, I myself don't say necessarily the house. I thought we were just.
Well, I'm saying we either go out and find one, or we don't, and we come back and do the plan anyway. So we have to come back anyway. Is my thought.
This is all just a big waste of time. We should get this over with right now.
I'll leave it to you, Morthos. You decide.
I mean, what? Him and I both have a conflict of interest. Don't we have to roll?
Yeah.
No, you decide as you decide as a group of three. What the fuck you want to do?
I'm just asking because the last.
So it seems like two people have opinions and one person's kind of just sitting in the middle.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to do something vicious, and you can roll a check to try to Persuade me not to do what I'm about to do.
Okay. Okay.
I draw out both of my battle axes. I look at both of my companions. You're all a bunch of pussies, and I marched to that fucking front door.
Eddie Murphy, do you believe that's what's gonna be best?
Either you can leave me to die, or you can help me.
So am I gonna try to persuade you not to attack?
You could try to persuade me.
All right, so here's the deal. There is a... When you're doing person-to-person checks, there is a skill level in which a person would be persuaded at. Because obviously it's the same way I do all my checks. It's basically, I have a number determined based on the difficulty. And you determine, like, what DC that person needs to roll. So, RJ, how difficult will it be for Jaden to persuade you?
Based on my resolve.
Based on your resolve and based on you like the attitude. Like, it could be
Well,
usually a combination of their firmness as a character and how wedded they are to the idea.
Okay. Me, my own character, finds this absolutely ridiculous. And, for my character, really, I adventure to conquer foes and to get rewards and just move on quickly as possible. I feel like my character has wasted enough time already.
All right, so I've set the score. Jaden, go ahead and roll. Or Morthos, go ahead and roll.
I rolled a 12 plus 3, which would be 15.
The check fails.
That's
All
fair.
right. All right, continue.
All right. I continue, I just kind of disregard his comment. I start marching. I march a little bit more forward. And I look back. Are you coming or not?
Oh, you ridiculous imp. Well, we don't have too much of a choice now, do we?
I guess I'll just follow.
How trivial matters are so much more fun.
All right. So all of you walk up to the door, and you're facing straight in front of at near the beginning of the morning. Against this creature, you're all kind of standing side by side as you go ahead, and Eddie is at the center of this door.
Like we're how many feet away from the front door are we?
You are within 5 feet of the door.
5 feet. All right. All right then. I have both my axes out, and so I just kind of knock on the door and I prepare myself for attack.
All right. So you see the door opens in front of you, and the lichen goes. So, this is how you want to proceed.
Oh no, we
Well,
found a
fuck.
house!
I'm sorry, what?
We found a house!
Oh, really? What does the house look like?
I just whisper to him, "To the illusion."
Let's just do it.
Can I actually try to do that?
Yes, you can absolutely attempt to do that.
Try to trick him, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is that going to be me casting my minor illusion, or am I going to have to pull a deception as well?
You're gonna have to both pull a deception and cast it. Well, cast first, Cast first, point to the house, then you're going to have to roll deception. And you'll see why.
Well, I rolled a 9 plus 3, which would be 12 to cast the.
Okay, you can go ahead and cast.
All right, so I cast the house that's like 30 feet away. Is there like trees somewhere around? Like, is there
No,
any
there are
trees?
no trees around. You're in a grassland savanna.
Is there like any like platforms closer to the water which he may not be able to visibly see?
No, it is a small-ish river end. There's no dock. There's no
Well,
other building. No nothing.
I will make the house appear at the very least. 30
All right.
feet away. Ah, look at it. It's there.
Aye, Wolfie.
Do I have
My
to
friend
roll
Morthos.
You want me to roll the deception as well now?
I'm gonna try to
Roll-
help him with it if that's possible.
Go.
Yeah.
No. He goes, well,
was-
that house wasn't there last night. Who
Why do
says
you
you
think-
didn't just
I
make
am
it
a
up?
master carpenter.
Now you roll for deception.
11 plus 5, 16.
Didn't hear any knocking on wood or anything. I know that's a fake, you dark magic servant.
Wolfie. I don't think you're understanding. You're right, it's magic. He just made it now. He conjured it with magic. That's
Roll
why we
for
didn't.
deception.
All right. 7.
He goes through. It's like, I tire of these lies, and charges and pushes you all 10 feet back from the door. As you go ahead and stand in front there, and this lichen.
Imagine like the house disappearing. Like it's been like a minute and it's just disappearing. Look, I can make it.
As you speak, because you've now been hit and lost concentration, the house disappears.
You broke it.
He broke the house. Woofy.
He just goes and says, "Honey, I'll handle this." And the lichen goes ahead and appears outside the door in front of you. Oh, whoop, 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 whoop.
All right, Eddie. I think you're getting your
Hey,
wish.
Andrew, hey.
Yeah, piss off. And so the fight begins.
Hey, REM.
I missed.
I know, right?
Rem.
Picture.
'Cause everybody hurts.
All right, initiative.
Yep, roll for initiative, everyone.
Damn you. +4.
Six,
18.
11.
16 plus 2, 18.
Both got 18.
You both got you. Wait, Shadow. What's
You had
your
8 plus
what's your
4.
bonus?
+4?
Oh, did you add that onto your roll already?
Yeah, 14 plus 4.
Oh, okay.
They tag
So I guess you two decide which one of you two wants to go first.
You can go. I wasn't the one that wanted to fight right now, so
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
you're more
All right.
prepped.
So we at
Oh,
least
shit.
have a whole family to deal with here.
So it seems.
We're gonna kill this family. They're werewolves. They have
You're the one who
no-
wanted to kill the
You're the one
family.
that wanted this.
We agreed to this job a few days ago, and slice off a head. What if we brought more than one wolf head?
I don't think you'll care.
True.
That's fair. You like the idea.
We could persuade him to be
We
like,
could
dude,
wear
look,
them."
look how much work we had to do. We could do that. Be like, dude, look, multiple heads. Give me
I
money.
mean, he did want to mount it on his stand, so.
Give me money or else. How about that?
All right.
So, anyways, it is your turn, Mr. Murphy.
Okay, it's Eddie Murphy
die.
to you, sir.
Edward.
All right, both my battle axes out. I'm gonna slice. Oh wait, I need another d20. You want me to turn my camera on for this?
You probably have to move up to him too.
All right. 11 and 3, so 17 and 9.
Okay. So let's see. The first, so you said 17 and 9?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, the first one's going to hit, the second one misses. So go ahead and roll for your damage on the first.
2 plus 4. So 6 damage.
All right, so you go ahead and you go out wielding both of your battle axes, and you swing them both at the same time. The second one in your right arm goes ahead and misses, but the first just grazes his cheek. Starts to grow very angry at the fact that you would challenge him in such a way.
Good. I can still move now, right?
Yeah, you just moved up to meet him,
Can't I?
and you can't move. You can't move action after your combat, anyways.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, so, anyways, it is Ricky's turn.
All right. I'm gonna run up to the side of him.
Up to here.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit him with not one, not two, but 3 attacks by using my key point. So my bonus action, I can make 2 unarmed strikes if I use a key point.
Okay, so go ahead and roll for your attacks.
Okay.
And knowing how Shadow rolls, these are all gonna land.
They're all gonna hit. We know it. 1. Oh, this one didn't hit. 11. Oh no. 2. 12. No. My luck.
Well, yeah, but
16.
is that with your dex already
Yeah, I
added
always
in?
have my dex on, dude.
Oh, added in. Okay, yeah.
So you go through an attempt to punch the lichen, and then so you swing with your left. He dodges. You swing to your right. He dodges, and then you uppercut again with the middle and land him right in the jaw. Go ahead and
I
roll
get
for
him
damage.
once. 6. Yes.
And you see the lichen goes ahead and takes a knock, shakes it off a bit, and stands back up, strong as ever.
That's not good. Alright, my turn's done. My
Alright.
key point's gone.
Morthos, you're up.
All right, so I'm gonna back up like 20 feet.
Good idea.
Okay.
And with that being said, I'm going to attempt to cast Magic Missile. Are you going to allow me to try to roll a D1 immediately, or a D20 immediately to see if I have to hit the magic table? Because I'm going to be casting.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and try to hit your wild magic table.
I rolled an 8, so it doesn't go through. Okay, so then I'm going to cast Magic Missile, Charisma, which I rolled a 15 plus 3, which is 18.
All right, that's going to hit. Go ahead and roll the damage on all 3 of your missiles.
All right, 3d4. Oh wow. So I hit for 3, 2, 2. So what is that? 7? 7
7.
damage. It's weak.
All right, so you go ahead and you just 1, 2, 3, and you just start seeing these cuts and slashes coming across this lichen's chest and shoulders. This lichen lets out a roar. And as you hear that,
Oh, I love when
that
you
was a
get
really.
going.
Yo, shut up. As you see that, a female lichen crashes through the window, passes out, and begins looking at you with sheer anger and rage. So, on this note, the lichen is going to attempt to use multi-attack. Let me get everything I need for that.
Lucky too.
On to Ricky Valentine.
Oh no.
Going to use multi-attack. It's going to attempt to bite and claw you at the
Okay.
moment. What is your AC still 15?
15.
Okay. So both attacks are going to hit.
Fuck, I'm gonna die.
First time he goes through, and he bites you for 3 damage.
Okay.
And then goes ahead. So he goes ahead and bites you and just nips you a little bit for 3 damage. And then he just 1, 2 with his claws and hits 7 damage onto you with his slashes, deep slashes across the chest.
Okay.
The Mrs. Lycan is going to go ahead and go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to get in the melee range. And is then going to go ahead and multi-attack onto Morthos. Your armor class is 12? Is that right?
Well, yeah.
First attack's going to hit. The second... So she goes ahead, and she goes ahead and bites you right in the shoulder. Just hurting you like crazy. And then she comes back with the claws, but you dodge out of the way, having both claws miss you. So you're going to go ahead and take damage. That's going to be 6 points of damage to you. That's going to end the turn of the enemy.
I love
For
your
now.
bite.
All right. Back to the top with Eddie Murphy.
All right. Move to attack. I'm gonna run down and attack the Lycan that's next to Morthos.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. How much is your movement?
25.
Okay, so you just enough to get next to this Lycan. Go ahead and roll for attack. You're all doing 2 rolls for both of yours.
Yep. 9 and 16. So
Plus.
that's
plus what?
22 and 15.
Okay, both of those are going to hit.
Sweet.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
6 and 7, so 6 plus 4, 10, and then 11, 21 damage.
Whew. So you go ahead. You go ahead and you just swing both of your axes, 1, 2, cutting deep into the chest of this Lycan. And she goes ahead and just screams uncontrollably from the attack. Ricky, you're up.
1 sec. I'm looking at something.
Ricky Valentine, how much HP you got?
No.
Or can I not?
Can I do a perception roll to look past him, kind of? Or
Yes, you can do a perception roll. I think that sacrifices an action.
does it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to
In
do
combat, it sacrifices an action.
that. Dang.
Oh, you...
Okay, I won't do that then. Without perception, do I see like any other Lycan or anything in the back or around him? In the house,
You're not noticing remnants or things of any other Lycans in the area.
Okay. I will. Okay, I'm gonna punch him.
What if he
once.
went into the house?
Go ahead. You punch him once.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch him once.
All right. Roll for attack.
Punch him once. Bah, 18.
All right. That's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
5.
All right. So he goes ahead, and you go ahead and just hit him with a hook right across the cheek, kind of downward, and he just falls to his knees, just looks at you and glares, and a little bit of blood starts coming out of his mouth, and he comes back up to face you.
And then, as a bonus action, I'm gonna spend my only key point, my last one, and I'm gonna take I'm gonna use my Step of the Wind and use my Patient Defense End, which does the dodge action, which until my next turn, until the start of your next turn, any attack rolls made against you have disadvantage if you can see the attacker.
Okay.
And you make
Great.
dexterity throws with advantage, but that probably won't matter.
All right. Great. Then Morthos, it's on to you.
All right, so I'm gonna move for like 25 feet left. That
25 feet.
Or I guess
Where?
you're right? Or no, it would be your left. So I'd be going past Eddie Murphy.
Okay. So you do that.
Yeah, yes. With that, I will try to use magic missile again.
Okay. How many more slots do you have
I mean,
after
I
that?
have 3.
Okay,
Total,
you have
so
3. Okay, cool. So go ahead and roll for it.
I rolled a 7. Wait, do you want me, since I'm casting this, can I roll on the magic thing or no? Because it's any time
Yep.
that I cast.
Go ahead and roll.
I hit a 3 on that one. It was
You
7.
use your Tides of Chaos.
I could Tides of Chaos, but then
Then your next thing is gonna be.
So you rolled a 3, so you're not on the table because it's only when if you roll a 1.
yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and you rolled a 7. Do you get your bonuses with your attack?
I rolled a 14 plus 3, which would be 17 total on the.
Okay, 17. So that's gonna hit. Go ahead. And who are you aiming these at?
Well, let me just
Because you
roll.
have 3 missiles.
Do I have to roll the damage first, or do I get to pick the target? Because I mean, it's simultaneous. I don't.
You can do either or in either order. It's not important because you're still gonna have to pick before like they go out.
All right, so I rolled 2, 2, 1, 3, 3, 2, 8. I'm just gonna send all 8 damage at the female lichen.
Okay. So you go ahead and you send out 3, and she gets to shrill the same way of getting. You said 3, 3, 2.
Yeah, so it was. Yeah.
Getting 3 missiles just shot straight through her torso, and you now see that she's visibly bleeding.
That's my turn.
All right. So, go ahead, and the lichens are going to attack those closest to it. So, starting with the female lichen is going to attack Eddie, whose armor class is 16. That's gonna hit. On the first one, she's just going to use. She's actually just going to use the.
I don't like that.
She's just going to use the claws to hit. So she does hit, and she's going to roll that. So that's going to be 4 damage to good old Eddie Murphy. And she goes ahead and just slashes at you and grazes you across the face. With that, and then it's going to use its second action to go ahead and change into human form. And you see this woman show above you, back around its height. But you see it's now wielding a spear on it that it can go ahead and use. And that's going to end her turn. The other, like in the male lichen, is going to go ahead and use his multi-attack with Bite and Claws onto Ricky.
You remember he has disadvantage. So
Yep, I remember that. So it's the first attack. The bite is going to miss, and so is that. So you just see as Ricky is just doing so many artful dodges where he just dodge, like something out of like a Mortal Kombat dodge, and all of the attacks that the Lycan makes just go straight by him, and that ends both of their turns.
I would have died if I didn't do that.
So
I mean, maybe.
I only took 4 damage, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's correct. You only took 4.
Okay.
The other action she used was to shift into human form.
All right. So it's my turn now.
Mm-hmm.
So still, obviously, we're all hostile still. Doesn't matter. She's still a werewolf. This place, we need money. I'm going to attack her again.
Okay.
14 and a 6. Oh, damn. So, yeah, 20 and 22.
All right, both of those are going to hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Got a 6 plus 4, that's 10. And an 8 plus 4, that's 12. So 22.
Jesus.
So you just see as just obliterating this now woman, and just cut halfway across her leg, across her torso, is just absolutely destroyed and limping and sobbing as she is attempting to still stand up and fight.
Can I take an opportunity attack at all? Or only...
No.
Okay.
The opportunity attack is only if they move. They're moving
Right next to me.
with it across you within their turn. Yep.
Okay.
So like, let's say like the lichen was here and then moving across you. That's when you could go ahead and use an opportunity attack.
Okay. Alrighty.
So Ricky, it's your turn.
All right. So I'm gonna do the 1-2 on this lichen in front of me.
Going for the 1-2.
The 1-2. Bah!
Right.
17. And then
Okay,
bah! 9. Okay.
Okay. So the first punch hits, the second and that's with your bonuses again.
It's not with a key point, it's just my normal bonus action.
Okay.
Arm strike.
Great. So your first punch is going to hit, but your second one, as you attempt to go in and get a finishing blow, just raises right past him.
All right, 5 damage. Damn it.
All right. So now you see the blood coming out of his mouth and across his face. He is still not limping, but still looking to just fight on through his bloody rage.
Morthos.
So anywho, Morthos, your turn.
Alrighty. Well, so, Shadow, you were saying to use my Tides of Chaos and then cast a spell to force the table?
Well, you have to use it on an attack roll, so it doesn't really.
So I have to attempt to attack first. And roll it again.
Yep, that's correct.
You could do this. You could use it on your attack roll if you're using a sorcery spell, and then after that sorcery spell, you get wild magic instead. You have to do wild magic, I think, immediately.
Just wait till he turns into a potted plant.
Yeah.
Alright, so gonna cast Magic Me. Oh, do I? I can do it though.
It does a lot of damage.
It hasn't exactly hit 2.
It does decent.
It does okay. I'm gonna attempt to cast magic missile again.
All right, go ahead and roll for your table.
19 plus 3 is 22. I don't know if do I even want to re-roll that?
No.
No. You wouldn't
All right,
re-roll
so-
it, just gives you advantage. You have to do it before you do it, though.
Yeah, you have to do it before you do it.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
you have to call ties before you roll.
Advantage
Really?
means you get 2 rolls. So it's
Yeah.
like one of the higher. So you can't say
So
you can't roll and then be like, "Oh, I don't like that. I'll do it again." It's you have advantage as in you roll 2 dice and then you take the better of the 2.
right.
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna roll my 3d4 again. Oh my goodness, that finally hit the hardest that it's ever done. Okay, so I hit a 4, a 1, and a 1, so that's 5 plus 2 plus 2. There's 9 damage.
All right, where are you aiming it?
I'm
All of
sending
them.
it at a female lichen that's hurting. Hoping that this will just
You
be
said
enough.
5 plus 2 plus 2.
Yeah.
You go ahead. Go ahead and you send these missiles. Just 1, 2, and the third goes ahead. It goes straight through her chest and her heart, and the female lichen crumbles and dies at Eddie's
Ah,
feet.
Eddie Murphy, we can help our
And
buddy.
the back lichen goes ahead and just gives this foul shriek. And as you pay attention, Ricky, you hear this as after these loud noises and this terror, you hear this light baby crying
I knew
from
it.
inside.
That's why I
From
thought was
inside.
gonna
I
happen.
knew it. Yeah.
That's what I was looking for. I was gonna dash past him with a disengage and hold him hostage.
That would have been a good idea.
I didn't know they were there though. Was the issue.
So the other lichen, blind with rage. Let's see how many. Okay. Just blind with rage, just head
Get to me?
straight
Opportunity
into
attack
Eddie's face.
or no? Oh,
He's rushing and facing you, so he's gonna attack Eddie specifically.
yeah, but he like ran away from me, so I
He
can get one,
ran
right?
away.
You could do an opportunity attack. Yeah, go ahead and roll for it.
Hype. Bah, 23.
That's
Jesus.
gonna hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
7.
All right, 7 damage. Now this lichen is going to go attack Eddie with everything it's got: its bite and its claws. Okay. So it goes ahead and bites you right on the rib cage, and then it tries to pull you in and slash you with its claws, and you artfully dodge out of the way while you begin to bleed. You're gonna go ahead and take 7 points of damage on that bite.
Ouch.
Pain. I'm so glad he didn't attack me.
And that is the end of the turn.
Okay. Hold on now. I'm gonna go all out with this. Hold on. Let me just look at
Reckless
these.
attack.
All right. So I'm going to attack with my fucking badass axes. Ooh, one is a 8 plus 6, so that's 14. And 6 plus 6, that's 12.
The first one's gonna hit. The second one won't.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
5 plus 4, so that's 9 damage. And I'm also going to activate my special skill action surge and take another attack action during this round.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I assume it's going to be with both my weapons. 17 plus 6, that's 23.
That's gonna hit.
Oh, 2 plus 6, 8.
First one hits. Second one doesn't. Go ahead and roll for damage.
6 plus 4, 10.
So you go ahead and just in a flurry of attacks, you just spin around like a hurricane and just slash, 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 slash. And the lichen just falls to its knees. Not dead, but very much struggling to stay alive. And just going in and bleeding profusely.
Give it the old one too, Ricky.
Dang it! Why'd you have to say that? I wanted to. I wanted to. Fucking use the hostage situation.
Because we
Dang.
need his head.
Oh well,
We
if
need
it's
his head.
Yeah, I was gonna say, be like, yo. Well,
you can,
we'll
and
take-
maybe Morthos can try to grapple him and try to subdue him real quick.
All right. Can I? So can I go in the house? Would it be possible for me to go in the house,
I'd rather
grab the
kill him.
kid, and then come back out?
What's your movement?
35.
1, 2, 4. You cannot get back outside the house. You'd still be inside.
Damn you. All right. I'm still wait. All right, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
Morthos,
go
you
ahead.
handle it.
And grab this sobbing baby, and I'm just it's a hybrid baby. You can tell it's a hybrid. So it's got the snout in the front, and its claws are just sort of dangling around, and you're holding on to this lichen child.
Is it?
Child.
I was gonna
Is
ask,
it-
is it like a baby or a toddler or?
No, it's like an infant. It's a swaddled baby lichen.
Okay, so that's why
infant. You can absolutely assume it's like a month old or like a couple of months old.
I lichen. Maybe we could have a proposition. You take your death like a man, and we'll give this baby to a home or something. I don't know.
What kind of proposition is that?
Well,
This child can't live.
we'll find him a home, or it'll be done with just like you.
And the lichen goes through and just shrieks louder than you have ever heard. Ah! And just goes ahead and is just struggling to stand and attempting to fight as it will.
I guess he just wants his kid to die. Fucking idiot.
Jeez.
I mumble that to myself.
All right, so Morthos, it's your turn.
Okay, so I have this wonderful.
Wait, hold on. Nope. Actually, Ricky, do you want to do anything?
Don't do anything to the child yet.
Can I punch it in the face?
You can absolutely attack. You can attack the baby. You can attack the baby.
You're gonna kill the baby. You.
14.
It's a baby. Of course, it's gonna hit.
Ricky
Roll for your
Valentine.
damage.
Ricky
Did I kill it?
Valentine.
Roll for damage.
8. Did I kill it?
You go through and just take one big wind up and punch back onto the baby's face, and his skull cracks
Oh no!
underneath your face, all bloody, and the small swaddled blanket along with the baby just falls to the ground and perishes.
I feel like a horrible person now.
We don't even know this happened, do we? We can't like visibly see him. I can't.
I
don't know if
you
anyone-
can't. You don't know. You just see the shock and appall on Eddie Murphy and the lichen's face
Can I
as
throw
it's
it out
looking
and
back
say,
through the doorway.
you made your choice, and throw it out the door?
You've taken your action,
Damn
so
you.
no.
Can I use my bonus action to punch it out the door? With my unarmed
No!
strike?
Just deal with it! Morthos, your turn!
Okay. So as I was saying before, that all happened.
That
I have this
disturbing
wonderful-
practice.
A wonderful thing called sorcery points that I can spend to actually use as spells. So, I have 2 sorcery points, and I can spend my 2 sorcery points to actually cast a level 1 spell.
Okay.
So, what I am going to do is call Tides of Chaos now. Before I
Okay,
cast
great.
Magic Missile. And so, is this when I roll it, or when when do I roll on the sword?
What are you looking to get guaranteed to roll on the table?
Yes, I want to roll on
It
the
is the
table.
next time you cast. After this.
Okay, so I won't even be able to use it.
You won't get it. But the next time, like any time you cast a level 1
Okay.
spell after this, you're gonna have to roll the table.
Alright, anyways, I'm gonna call Tides of Chaos. I'm gonna roll. Fuck! The one time that I rolled a 1. I rolled a 7, by the way. 7 plus 3 is 10. That's...
Alright, it's gonna miss.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm gonna die.
Wait, your highest was a 7 with advantage?
Yeah.
Alright.
The one time I rolled a 1.
Alright. So the lichen, seeing you bloody, transform. Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's gonna go ahead, jump straight out through the door in fit of rage, and attack you with everything it's got.
Question,
Biting
Andrew.
Yeah.
The
It's running away from him.
the enemy was right in front of me, and now he has turned tail. Can I take an attack opportunity?
You can do an opportunity attack. Roll to see if it hits.
Kill him.
14
please.
plus 6, that's 20. 4 plus 6,
That's-
that's 10.
The first one's gonna hit. Roll for damage.
Please kill him. Please.
2 plus 4 is 6.
So, as you, and thank goodness this is happening because my phone's dead and I gotta put it back on the charger. As you go ahead, the lichen turns around and starts to barrel straight towards Ricky. And out of nowhere, you pull your axe and slam it down, cleanly chopping this lichen's head off. And the peril was no more.
Can we take the female Lycan's head too?
The
Baby.
body is out there. You can absolutely do it.
I guess
Absolutely.
the baby doesn't have a skull anymore.
I don't even know what's happened still. Aye.
He
Eddie Murphy,
killed.
that was a good throw. Way
Well,
to slice.
First, yes. And good job over there, Ricky, baby puncher.
Wait,
It was an accident.
What?
Nothing. This baby's face was smashed in when I got it.
I saw the whole thing. I'm pretty fucking sure I'm in the line of sight. So
Yes. Eddie was definitely in the line of sight for that.
I agree we should have killed the lichen baby, but we could have used it as a proposition.
I did. He didn't want to do anything with it.
No, I mean we could have given it to Bavengard.
Why?
Because he would have taken joy out of killing this thing himself.
Oh, well. I'll just say I killed it instead.
wish we could bring back proof. Can we cut off the head of the mangled fucking baby head?
You absolutely can. It's unrecognizable, though, as to what
Well,
it is at this
yeah, it
point.
could
The
be a-
skull is completely halfway fractured in.
For all they know,
I
it's a
thought it would
German
have a
Shepherd.
stronger head.
It's
a
a
baby.
2-month-old baby. What do you want?
So
Ricky Valentine,
We collect-
baby puncher.
we collect all 3 of the heads. We do that, and then we approach the house. Well, Ricky's already there, but
Yep.
Eddie and
So
I.
you approach and walk into the house. Very true. You go through, and as you go to the door, you see
what is the
baby
smell?
care products all over. Between a rattle and blanket on the counter next to a bottle, and a little storybook that says good night moon awoo.
Aww.
Oh. It makes me feel bad that I punched it in the face.
Well, why did you to begin with?
He didn't take my offer. I thought it was a pretty good offer, honestly.
That's when you kick him in the shins.
He was too far away. Unless you mean the baby.
Yes.
Okay, so promptly.
Can we look around to see if we can find anything in the house?
Roll a fucking perception check. No, yeah, roll a fucking perception check.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll
Alright.
perception. Yeah, to look.
Roll 20, not 20.
Damn.
Okay.
I rolled a 6.
Doesn't even matter.
Plus
He had a
1.
nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's see. Eddie doesn't notice anything. What'd you roll, Jade?
It was a 13, I believe. What did I roll?
Morthos goes through and sees some pots and pans, but nothing special. After rummaging through some of the corners, though, our good buddy,
Ricky.
Baby Puncher Ricky.
our good buddy, Baby Puncher Ricky, goes ahead
Nickname.
and
Give
moves a tapestry that they had with, it looks like a old wolf history story sewed into it, and sees this chest. And he opens the chest to find this gorgeous emerald amulet that goes ahead, bounded in gold, just thin and this giant bauble on it, just around. And he goes ahead and shows it to the rest of his companions.
Oh, I wonder if it's magical.
He also
It looks like it.
It matches
He also-
my eyes.
he also goes okay. He also goes ahead and finds. He also goes ahead and finds 3 maps, and he hands it to you, titled Garrus, Mastana, and Our Little Wonder in Waiting. And they're all they're maps of the world, just with each person's name on them.
Map of Ostrana.
So we
Sorry,
have
what?
the map. So we have the map of
Toronto now.
Paris, Ostrana, and then something else?
No. They're all maps of Ostrana. Going ahead and named, and they're written like to be of a specific person. So one was Garrus, who was the wolf, who was the father wolf. Mastana, who was the female, and then the one for the baby was just Our Little Wonder.
Well, I think we know who should get which maps.
I get the baby.
Puncher.
You
Yes.
get the mom, because you
I
killed
get the-
her.
And Eddie Murphy. You get Garrus's map.
Because you killed him.
All right.
It worked out perfect.
It shall
You know,
be.
I
Oh wait, yeah, we get everything we killed. Yeah.
I don't appreciate what you called me other, but this was a lot more fun than fighting in my house, I'll be honest.
No, well, Ricky, your new nickname is Baby Puncher
I
instead
do
of Leprechaun.
apologize, but I mean, would you have not done the same?
I wouldn't have.
I
much
hold no
to
ill will against you, of course. It was a lichen pup, unfortunately, but quite funny also.
I mean, to be fair, what I would have wanted to have done to it may have been worse than what he did.
I was gonna find it a house and like, a home in somewhere. I was gonna take it to like a monastery or
Yes,
something.
that's
I don't know.
Yes, waste of time. Waste of time. Waste of time.
I
I
mean,
would-
Just trust
he
me.
made
I
the
would've
decision,
sold it
not
off.
me.
Just
I
trust
would
me.
have sold it off.
Yeah.
Of course you would have.
Well,
Just put it on a ship somewhere, maybe.
So anywho, you finish searching this house, and you go and exit to leave, and you just leave the blood splatter in the middle of the floor, and you shut the door, and you're like, okay, well, we've got our payment, so we can continue back to Beauregard and receive our funds.
So we're lugging the 3 heads along.
I
Yep.
mean, we could
I'm just
just
gonna-
take one and leave the other ones here, right? You'll
No.
find them.
Well,
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
take both of them and put them in my bag of holding, if I can fit
yeah,
them through there.
we need to take them.
Yes, you can do that.
Okay.
All right, one
I
second.
have to show him the dead baby.
And then I'm gonna ask the party. Well, since it's morning, we could head out today, or would you rather want to stay here for the whole day and night, leave tomorrow morning, and use this place's provisions instead of using our own rations?
couldn't we take provisions with us, or did we not see any to where we can't?
Is there any
Think
like food
about
in the
that.
house?
Can we take something?
There is about 3 days of food in.
Well, yeah, we could do
There's
that too.
there's not a ton, so it would get you a day each.
Okay,
yeah.
But
I'll take
obviously, knowing the lichen diet of man and beast, normally, there's not a lot of food around, as they usually just go out and hunt for their food on a daily basis.
Fine. I'll
That's
just take
fine.
7. So I have 7 now. 7 ration type.
So, anyways, you go ahead and you grab each of your provisions from the house, and you're saying you begin to travel, or do you stay there?
Yeah, I think we just travel back
Yeah.
now. Do we learn anything from this like amulet that he has, or is that gonna come from his like own private time figuring it out?
Go ahead and do a investigation check.
Well, would well, I guess any of us could
Wh-
do it, right?
whoever's investigating, because
It's mine.
it's an intelligence
do
check.
It is yours.
I'm not that smart though, but we'll still do
I
it.
do have a +2 in
I
intelligence.
got a
could
19.
give
It
it.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't even matter.
So you go ahead and you look at the amulet. You begin to, say a few mumbo jumbo, as you don't know many fucking spells. You're a damn monk. And you go through and nothing happens. You then begin to like press on it and knock on it and nothing happens. But you do see. Oh, it looks like it's just known for its intrinsic value.
Okay. I can get it
Oh,
at
yeah.
appraised.
Sorry, what?
We can get it appraised when we get back.
Yes.
All right.
So-
All right, let's venture out.
All right, you venture out. Now you have two options. You can either follow the road or follow the river. Which do you prefer to do?
Whichever's
So-
faster.
The river we already know that is relatively safe.
We
just
can get the
because-
water every day too, which is nice.
Yeah,
True.
we'll go past the bandit camp again. Which is a place to camp out at. We don't know
Alright.
what's on the river. Not the river, but the road.
All right, so you go ahead. You then march on. It's about midday at this point. You march for your 4 hours, and then you come across the same bandit camp you had before.
Okay, so we're 4 hours into the day. How much left of the day do we
Mid-
have?
It's midday
Uh,
right now.
Okay.
You have 8 hours of travel before you get into your OT. Or sorry, 4 hours of travel before you get to your OT.
Okay.
So you get to your 8 total.
Let's go. I guess.
Yeah, let's just keep walking for right now. We can drink later.
No, should we drink later? Okay.
Okay. So you go ahead and keep marching on as you see, and you just see the moon and stars about to come out just as you're about ending your 8 hours, and you're back onto the river, right about that middle bend where you can start seeing you're getting close to getting back maybe a day or two from river's edge. But you go ahead and you finish your march towards after being a couple hours in the nighttime.
All right. Get a campfire up and go down to the river, drink water skin, fill it back up.
I agree with this.
All right,
Me
so
too.
you all go ahead and do that, and then return back in front of the fire. Is there anything else you wish to do?
Let's see.
Nope.
Nope.
I guess.
Have put on my bedroll. Yeah. Lay down in it and sleep.
Uh,
So you all put out your bedrolls and begin to initiate your long sleep. As you go ahead, you begin to wake up as the sun is up. You're in You pass it out, and you see another note by the fire
That was creepy.
as you go
That's
as you go
really
ahead and
creepy.
arrive.
Oh, what is this?
It's Wolfie. He's alive.
It's the ghost of Wolfie.
The ghost of Wolfie.
The
Because
ghost
you
of the
punched his
baby you
baby.
punched.
All right.
We're
I
all
guess we'll
gonna
look at it.
die. What?
Look at the note.
So you open up the note. It's written on the same parchment, and all it says is, "We will remember that," with a note and a paw print signed Wolfie.
What?
So this wasn't Wolfie. It wasn't Wolfie. Wait, hold on. Hold on, wait a second.
We're haunted.
Beauregard, recover property. And there's also clearing a den. What fucking den?
The den is the house. It's like a.
Was it
The
the house?
den was the house that you
Oh, okay.
that had the lichens in it. So you do know it was the same house because you had described it was the only house at the end of the
Okay.
river.
I thought there was something else we had to do and we didn't do it. Well, this is weird.
Recover the heads, which you did.
Got 2 wolf heads on us. I look at the party. What do you make of this?
The Wolfie's a ghost, I guess.
He may have been a part of something that we aren't aware of.
A pack,
There's
maybe,
some sort of like cult of them.
or a wolf pack.
I do have another concern though. I
Why
haven't
didn't they
mentioned
kill us?
I haven't mentioned this to you yet. You remember Helgrid, right?
Helgi.
Yes, Helgi.
Mhm.
When I was talking to her, she let me know that there's a thieves guild within River's Edge. I haven't felt the need to bring this up. I don't know if these two can correlate at all, but
I
it's
think you're
just
probably
a thought.
closer on the cult / wolf pack kind of thing.
I mean, maybe, but this is
someone
weird.
died. It was Andrew.
Andrew
The
died?
god of this world died.
Oh.
He's
Hello?
back.
Did he die?
You died.
Oh, okay, it was just me that died. All right. So, anyways, what did he say?
We were just talking about the Thieves Guild and the wolf people that are
Yeah, I
threatening
mentioned.
us.
Yeah, I don't know if the Thieves Guild has anything to do with these werewolves. Unless they are themselves
Maybe
werewolves.
not, but I think there's still something to, I believe, consider.
I'm more worried why they didn't try to kill us last night. It's kind of sketchy.
Hmm.
Can I roll a perception? Just
Yes. What are you looking to perceive?
I want to perceive if I feel like we're being watched or anything.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
I'm gonna roll
Boom.
2.
12.
Okay. You go ahead and look upon the hills, and nothing really. You don't really notice anything.
Okay.
17 plus 1.
Okay. So you go ahead. You look out upon the hills. You don't see anyone or don't see anything around. You do look near the fire and do see some faint wolf tracks. But faint. They're multiple hours old in the grass at this point. Coming from the east, heading potentially towards a village or a desert in around that area.
Hmm. Hmm. We're on our way back to River's Edge. I think we should continue our way there.
Oh, we also healed up and gained everything that we had back. Oh,
Yeah, you took a long rest, so you all healed up and got all your hit dice back, and
and
We
we
still have 2
ate.
passive hours, right?
We ate.
yes, you still have 2 passive
drank.
hours to go.
All right. In that 2 passive hours, I'm gonna eat, and I'm also gonna meditate because I need to meditate within my long rest to get my stuff back.
Me too.
I don't even need to meditate. I just need to rest.
Well, yeah. Minus the
I need to
meditation.
meditate
Okay.
within the long rest to get my key points back.
Okay, so you go ahead and you eat, and then
And drink.
the mountain dwarf and drink, and then the mountain dwarf and the monk both go ahead and meditate together in order to fully recover from this. So you've gone through and done that, and now your long rest is up, and you are ready to start the day.
All right.
Well,
Is it possible, Andrew, to stay up at night and not take a long rest if?
Yeah, it's absolutely possible to stay
Oh.
up. You're not going to heal.
Hey, Andrew. What XP did we get?
You each received 450 XP.
so that brings us up to 750.
Yeah.
to 750 total. It's not enough to level you up to level 3. And there was no XP from the baby.
What?
but-
It's a baby.
yeah, you heard me.
Yes,
It's a
I think it was
fucking
just-
baby.
it
I
was
think I
just an
should get
achievement collection.
I should get solo XP real quick. I one shot of him. That was pretty impressive.
It had 6 health points.
Dang it! If
Shut
I
up.
would have done a little less, it would have
Hey.
died.
Baby puncher, shut up.
Right.
Ooh,
I need to get it tattooed on my arm.
baby
Baby
puncher.
puncher.
There's a song that's called Baby Punchers. It's your song now.
That's my song now, I guess.
If anyone's possibly watching our chat, please write that song and send it to us.
It's from
We'll do a sea shanty for a baby puncher song.
I already know what it's from. It's from one of 3 bands, but they're all like the same dudes. It's like Leftover Crack, Choking Victim, or No Cash. Just type in Baby Puncher
great.
song.
So pleasant names.
Oh yeah, they're great. They're great.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna
And,
march back. Keep going.
Beauregard will be proud to see what we give him.
Wow, he's not our father. String bean.
Shut up, baby puncher.
Ah ha ha ha. I think that's a valiant name.
You say that now.
So you go ahead and keep marching north, following on the river. You've now hit sort of midday at this point. About halfway through what you would usually march. And it's bright and sunny. The wind is just slowly, blowing through your hair and the grass. And nothing too alarming for now.
Okay.
Anything anyone wants to do?
Drink, I guess.
Yeah, may as well.
Drink, refill our thing.
All right, so you all drink and refill your canteens, and then continue on. As the sun sets, clouds begin to arise and start to rain on you, raining fairly hard, by the way. And by nighttime, it is torrenting, right now on top of you, just pure driving rain.
There's thunder.
There is thunder, but it is long away, and you don't see any lightning.
Oh.
So
Well,
Yeah, my character's a little on edge.
so you've hit your 8 hours at this point. What would you like to do?
Is there anywhere we can take cover at all that we can see?
You are still in the middle of the grassland, so there's no way to take cover. You are about a half day out from getting back to River's Edge.
Half a day's out.
So 4 hours.
4 hours. What say you, party? Should we just continue on?
There's nothing else we can really do. We can't set up camp. We can't make a fire.
I say
It
we
may
keep
just be
moving.
best that we try to push on. We can rest when we get back.
Aye. Halfling?
All right.
Ricky?
I'm fine. Yeah, we can go.
All right. So you go ahead and move, and the time just goes slower and slower as you go ahead and roll. Go ahead. It's been an hour. Everyone make a DC saving roll.
What do we roll?
You roll a d20, and it's a Constitution save. So you'll add your Constitution bonus.
Do we know how high we gotta get above?
Mm-mm.
Nope, you do not. I
Six.
know, but you don't.
15 plus 3. Oh, wait.
Okay,
Well-
you're good.
Oh, wait. Actually, no.
12
Plus
plus
5,
2.
actually. That's because I
What
forgot.
what'd you get?
I rolled a 15, but
Well,
I only added my modifier, but I forgot to get a proficiency.
Oh wait, I have a
'Cause it's my,
Constitution saving throw too.
Yeah, I forgot to write that on my character sheet. So,
you have a
Well-
proficiency in Constitution saving throws.
yes, for fighter.
Morthos.
Yeah. So I rolled a 14 plus 4 is 18.
Okay, you're good. You're good. Eddie's good. Ricky,
I got a 6.
do you have a Constitution modifier?
No.
Okay, so Ricky is going to get 1 point of exhaustion, and he's going to get disadvantage on ability checks going forward
Fuck you.
Until we rest.
until you long rest. Do you want to push on or do you want to rest?
We must keep going.
I'm tired.
Just jump on my back.
Carry me.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll jump on his back.
He jumps on. He proceeds to jump on the other's back. The tiefling isn't that strong, so his speed will be halved.
What do you mean
Four
I'm
now.
not that strong? I'm the biggest guy. Oh,
You're
my
also
strength
carrying
is really-
You're also carrying
strength do you
a
I
40-pound monk on your back. In
I,
addition,
So?
I have 18 strength. I'll just carry him.
Yeah, we'll just have him carry.
okay. So go ahead and keep pushing on. Then another hour goes by. Both since Ricky's now being carried, he's not really physically exerting, so he doesn't have to roll. But what I'm going to do to counter that is that Eddie, you're going to roll twice, and Morthos, you're going to roll once.
Okay.
Hello.
I roll a 12
Hello?
on the first one. 12 plus 5, 17.
I'm back.
Okay.
Second one.
Wait, what are we rolling?
11 plus 5, so 16.
All right, you're good. Roll another DC saving throw.
D20.
Just one?
'Cause- Sorry,
Yeah, just one.
just one.
Okay. I rolled a 3.
You rolled a 3, and your bonuses make it what?
7.
All right, you're now getting disadvantage going forward. Your exhaustion is now level 1.
Now I'm just curious. Say if I use Tides of Chaos the next time that you have me throw it, and I have a disadvantage and an advantage. How does that work? Does it just simmer
It
out?
just cancels out. You get one throw. I thought you could only use that on spells though.
I can
Can we
use
use on
it
attack?
on
Attack rolls.
ability checks and saving throws as well.
Oh, I thought it was only
Okay.
attack rolls. Wild.
I
Oh,
can manipulate
hold up.
saving throw.
You used it on your last spell you used.
Yeah, but then we long rested.
Yeah, he long
Okay,
rested.
you did long rest, so you got it back.
He actually gets
Yeah.
it back right after after he does the wild magic too.
Oh.
Well, yeah, but he hasn't done the wild magic yet because he hasn't casted a second level 1
Yeah,
spell.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah, so that's what I'm wondering. Um,
Yeah, he should have it back though.
Yeah, I do.
Question. Am I going to have to roll anything else here in a minute? Because I want to go out to smoke.
nope. We'll just go ahead and leave it at hour 10 of the march, and then we'll advance to, if you want to continue, you can advance to 11 as you go forward. But
It's
we'll do
still-
that when you get back.
Okay.
It's still raining pretty heavy. How much further are we away from?
You are 2 hours away from the city.
Okay. And we can just long rest once we get there.
Yep.
That's what we'll do.
um.
What's up?
So when Andrew wasn't answering earlier, I kind of expected him not to get on. So I took my sleeping medicine, and I'm really tired. So I think if we can find a place to stop soon, that'd be good for me.
I think once we get to like the city.
Okay, because I'm
It
really
should
tired.
it should take like 5 minutes unless something goes wrong.
That's fair.
Yeah, quickly just throw up the medicine, right? That's how that works.
True.
Yep. Be like, yo, I popped some pills.
It's actually like a gummy.
Really?
I don't. Yeah.
Hmm. I can't wait to be level 6. I gained the ability to bend luck, which it means that I have the ability to twist fate using wild magic, and when another creature you can see makes an attack roll and an ability check or a saving throw, you can use your reaction and spend 2 sorcery points to roll a 1d4 and apply the number rolled as a bonus or penalty to the creature's roll.
All right, I'm back.
All right. So are you continuing another hour or are you stopping?
Continue.
Continue.
All right. So go ahead and both of you roll 1. And actually, yeah, because you're
What?
using your tides, right?
I'm gonna just the Tides of Chaos. Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and roll 1, and I'm gonna send him back to. Now that you're used to carrying him, go ahead and roll 1 again for you, Eddie.
I rolled a 15 plus 4, which is 19.
13 plus
Okay.
5. 18.
All right. You're both good. So you've now hit 11 hours. You're about 1 hour out of River's Edge.
All right.
Go ahead and roll again for the final hour.
9 plus 5, 14.
I have to
You're
roll
good.
twice.
You have to roll. You have to roll twice and take the lower.
All right, 12 plus 4 is 16.
That's the lower of the two.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're both good, and you go through and just open up the doors, and you are all back in River's Edge. And based on the demand of others and what time it is, that is where we will end today.
Could we long rest first, or
You could long rest. I mean, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
I
let's
mean,
Yeah.
long.
let's go
let's
to
just
an
long
inn.
rest? Go to an inn, long rest.
So you go in and see the inn on your left as you've entered in the doors. You walk in, and the innkeeper goes ahead and asks, "Looking for a night's rest?" And
Ah, yes.
Actually, a drink. I'm kidding. No, definitely a rest.
well, this place does what you need to. So that'll be 3 silver for the lot of you.
All right, I hand over 3
How many?
silver.
Okay, cool.
I only have gold.
He
I'm just
he
gonna
just
hand
paid
him a
for it.
gold.
He'll
He
give,
said
Oh.
3 for all
he'll
of
give
Yeah,
them.
you
he just
change.
paid for it. He'll also convert it for you. They all use common currency. So, anywho, they go ahead. He gives you the 7 silver back for giving him gold, and he shows you to your room where you can long rest.
Cool.
There we go.
Alrighty.
You
Awesome. Awesome.
all right? And so in the inn, and that is where we will leave it.
There we go. We'll wake up starting the day.
Ah, yes.
With lichen heads in your bag and a baby's life on your conscience.
On Ricky's conscious.
On Ricky's conscience.
I feel no remorse.
Of course you don't.
That's amazing.
All right. See you guys.
All right.
All right.
Good night, everyone.